The Supreme Court on Wednesday is set to hear arguments over U.S. President Donald Trump's executive order denying automatic citizenship to U.S.-born babies if neither parent is a citizen or legal permanent resident. For Norman Wong, this legal battle echoes a constitutional dispute that was settled more than a century ago. Amid a wave of anti-Chinese sentiment in the late 1800s, the U.S. government tried to prevent Wong's Chinese-American great-grandfather, Wong Kim Ark, from re-entering the country after visiting his parents in China. They argued that despite him being born in the U.S., he was not a citizen.
When he came back in 1895, he was stopped from entering the United States and forced to remain on the boat. The collector of customs decided that the 1882 Chinese Exclusion Act was enforced, and he didn't recognize Wong Kim Ark's birthright citizenship.
In March 1898, the Supreme Court rejected a government's claim and ruled that the Constitution's 14th Amendment guarantees citizenship to nearly everyone born on U.S. soil, including children of foreign nationals like Wong. That decision has stood for 128 years, but its understanding will once again be contested on Wednesday.
Probably around 25 years ago that I first learned about Wong Kim Ark. But at that time, I didn't appreciate what he accomplished. And I didn't really appreciate the fact that he won a victory for birthright citizenship. Now, we want to do it by executive order and chip away at what these things mean or rights. That means with executive orders, if you could do away with a right through the constitutional amendment system, then those actually don't matter anymore.
For much of his life, Wong says he barely thought about citizenship until history began repeating itself. For him, this challenge feels personal and unsettling.
My citizenship I took for granted since I was a child. I was born here, and it was only obvious that I was an American, and that's how I saw myself. 25 years ago, I didn't think any question of birthright citizenship would ever affect me.
Trump contends that for generations, the U.S. has given citizenship to people who don't qualify, those who were in the U.S. illegally or temporarily. If the Supreme Court endorses that view, that could affect the legal status of as many as 250,000 babies born each year.
I hope the court will stand by what the court had done 128 years ago. This citizenship, birthright citizenship, speaks to the American identity. Most Americans in this country owe their citizenship to birthright citizenship. The ones that don't are the indigenous people.